What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So we're in the final days before Marvel's Avengers comes out, and if you pre-ordered the game, you'll be getting September 1st. But if you didn't pre-order the game and you're just gonna get it like other people, then it'll be coming out September 4th. And from now up until release date, which I guess would be September 1st for them, they are going to, drop some nuggets of information about the Avengers game leading up to the launch. And we got the information today, but that's not what we're here for today. That's not what this video is all about, okay? They're going to do a war table. I think that's what it's called, war table, next September 1st. Whatever September 1st is, that's when they're going to be doing the war table. So, but like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is not what this video is about. What this video is about is the story. Now, I don't have no outside sources. It's just me speculating, me taking guess. So bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. If you think that my theory is dumb, by all means, let me know if it's dumb in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends and family that love Avengers. So let's get into it. So we all know what is going on. 8 is the reason why the Avengers broke up. So like I said in a past video, a normal day in the life of an Avenger. And the reason for it is because I guess a crystal in the helicarrier, something happened. I couldn't really make out of what it was. All I know is that Taskmaster was being a prick, and I think somebody hired him to cause a catastrophe or A-Day. Splits the Avengers up, right? All right. A lot of people started to develop powers and becoming Inhumans. That's how we got Ms. Marvel here. And A.I.M is trying to clean up the streets and make themselves look like they're the good guys. Now, if you read the Marvel comic books and you know about Marvel history, you know A.I.M, Advanced Idea Mechanics, are bad guys. They're very, very evil people. You've seen Iron Man fight them a lot. They're mainly dealing with Iron Man, and they give us, the all head and no body supervillain known as M.O.D.O.K. And I forgot what the acronym for M.O.D.O.K stands for, but I think it's for mechanized organism designed for something like that. I know the K in his name stands for killing, so bear with me on that one. So from what we've seen from the story trailer, he's trying to get rid of people that have superpowers. He's saying that people with superpowers are all a plague and they're all evil. Now, in the car that Kamala's in, or Miss Marvel as you know her, she looks like she's talking to the leader because the dude's head is deformed. So I think that's the leader, but I don't know. We got Abomination, and it's actually pretty cool to see Abomination though. Can't wait to really fight him again in the actual game. We did it in the beta, but I don't think we got anything out of the beta besides playing a little bit early, like a demo pretty much. So what I think this is what's going to happen in the story is A.I.M is not the only villains in this game. Now I'm gonna bring up Batman the Arkham series just as an example. I'm not trying to plug Batman or anything. Think about it like this. In Batman Arkham, I think it's Arkham City, actually all of them to be honest with you, but Arkham City mainly. The reason why I'm using Batman Arkham City as the example, because think about it like this. We all thought that Hugo Strange was the main antagonist. Well, Hugo Strange was doing stuff. There was somebody in the background pulling the strings. He was the puppet master pretty much, and that was Ra's al Ghul. And with Ra's al Ghul being what he is, he was pretty much using Hugo Strange. But then the real villain was the Joker, like always. So there was no shock there. That's what I think that Avengers could be doing. We be thinking that A.I.M is the main antagonist, like they're going to be the big bads at the end of the game, M.O.D.O.K and whoever else he's working with. But I believe there's more to this story than just A.I.M itself. I believe A.I.M has something to do with this. Of course, Hydra gonna have something. Hydra always got something in the pipelines. They always trying to fuck some shit up. Inhumans, we always got to drag them into this, because when you have Kamala Khan and you have her as Inhuman and a lot of other people, they're trying to cure the Inhuman disease. That's what they're calling it, but everybody knows that Inhumans aren't diseases. They got to pop up somehow, some way. Maybe Black Bolt, maybe Crystal, maybe Medusa, maybe some type of Inhuman that's very famous is gonna pop up in the story. Hell, could be a playable character. I would love to see how Black Bolt plays in Marvel's Avengers. Not just that, if you're gonna have the Inhumans, I guess you could say you can have the X-Men, because they have that whole comic book storyline where it's Inhumans versus the X-Men. You got the X-Men versus the Avengers, and even though yes, that's a reach, like I'm reaching for the stars with that one, I mean it would be cool. Like they said, they're trying to make this game last forever, I wouldn't say forever, but for a very long time. That could be a route I believe that they should take. Now who else besides A.I.M? Like I said, Hydra could play into this. Some people, I seen somebody say the Hellfire Club. I'm like, I don't know, because you got to bring in the Hellfire Club. You got to bring in the X-Men. Maybe some, Thunderbolt Ross. Red Hulk, he probably got something with this. But I do believe there's more to this than just AIM. I believe that somebody else is pulling the strings, maybe Red Skull. Captain America's not technically dead, because I'm like, why would y'all give this man a skin if he's dead? Like, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? So, I can go down a list of villains that could be in this game. Like I said, we got M.O.D.O.K, we got Abomination. I feel like we got the leader in the game. I feel like Zax, that's a Hulk villain. Like each character on the Avengers is gonna have they villains. Iron Man, we gonna have probably like Whiplash. We might have Crimson Dynamo. We might get there's a lot of Iron Man villains. I'm thinking about the Ironmonger. I think that's what his name was. Obadiah Stane. Remember from the first Iron Man movie? Him. If he pops up, I highly doubt it, but that's just me throwing out some stuff. Black Widow, we already got Taskmaster, but I feel like Taskmaster is going to return. And speaking of Taskmaster, look at him. Look at the Taskmaster in the Avengers game, and look at Taskmaster in the Spider-Man game. They're supposed to be in the same universe, right? So why does this Taskmaster look different than the other one? I mean, the one in Marvel's Avengers looks like a bum. Like, he just pretty much like got demoted and all. They took all his armor. While the one in Spider-Man, he was beefed up. Like, he had all the weapons he needed to take down Spider-Man. So I'm kind of disappointed with the way Taskmaster looked in the beta. But maybe it would change. It could change. It really could change. Maybe Baron Zemo might pop up. I hope Baron Zemo does pop up, because I feel like this is all Baron Zemo's work, and I feel it would be fucking amazing to see him in a video game. Like him, maybe some Black Panther villains like Killmonger. Now I'm going to the movies now with this one, because I'm like, pretty much that's what all the Marvel games recently been based off of, all the movies, because they kind of look just like their movie counterparts, which is kind of sad. I mean, you just can't come up with a new design for the character. You just got to go straight to the movie. But Killmonger, Ulysses Claw, Kraven the Hunter. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of characters you can use, and it's like the Masters of Evil. Maybe AIM could be, a decoy, like I want to say decoy, but everybody believing in AIM, but really who's pulling the strings is the Masters of Evil. So we got my boy Baron Zemo, Enchantress, Crimson Dynamo, Zax, Abomination, Leader, I'm hearing rumors that probably Wolverine will be in the game, so Lady Deathstrike. Like I said, there's more to AIM than what we think it's going to be, and I'm really hyped. That's the main reason why I want to play this game, because the story, you might think that AIM is the bad guys, which they are, but outside that, there could be somebody pulling strings, because there's always a head honcho. And we all thinking M.O.D.O.K is going to be that head honcho. Yeah, he could be like the main guy, like maybe throughout like 30, 40, 45% of the game, you would go toe-to-toe with M.O.D.O.K, and when you finally beat M.O.D.O.K, you think that's the end of the game. Then you'd be all like, M.O.D.O.K would tell you that, oh, you think I'm the one that did all this. You really think it's just a higher power. The higher power is doing this. Could be Dr. Doom. Who knows? Like I said, this is why I love superhero games. like I said, I always go back to Batman Arkham City. That you thought that he was the main bad guy, but then the actual bad guy comes out from the shadows and be like, you thought he was pulling the strings? Fam, come on now. I'm the one running the show here. Then the person behind him comes out and says, nah, fam, I'm running the show. You just, keep it back. You keeping everybody occupied at this point. So who do you think is going to be in the game? Like I said, I ran down a list of villains, and they also said some heroes going to pop up. I mean, we got Ant-Man. We got Wasp. Will we see Yellow Jacket? I would like to see Yellow Jacket, because of the fact that, like I said, when the Avengers break up, Ant-Man has the hardest time. Always remember, though, he is, him and Wasp have domestic violence, so he does turn into Yellow Jacket. So maybe we might get Yellow Jacket. We might not. We might get it. We do get Hank Pym, but will we get, the Ant-Man that we have in the movies, and, the second iteration of Ant-Man? I forget his name. His name escapes me at the moment. But Wasp, I would like to see Wasp in the game as well. But like I said, who you want to see? Are you hyped for this game? The War Table will be next Tuesday. Yeah, September 1st, next Tuesday. And that's going to be the day I'll be playing. So I ain't going to be watching the war table. I'm going to be too busy playing the game myself. But what villains do you think is going to pop up? Oh, and I forgot, if Hydra pops up, the Grim Reaper got to pop up, because that is one dope ass character that I seen. If you ever seen the original, not the original, but the Avengers cartoon that came out years ago when the first Avengers movie came out and it got canceled for dumbass reasons, the Grim Reaper was fucking badass in that game. And I'm not game, but a TV show. And I suggest y'all go check it out. It's on Disney Plus, so I wouldn't see why y'all not watching it. Grim Reaper, I said Baron Zemo, Baron Strucker should be popping up. I feel like he should be the main villain. But also we gotta do something with the Inhumans, get the Inhumans villains in there. I don't really read the Inhumans because to me, I feel like they're just like the X-Men, they're mutants. But I read up on them and I see why they're different from mutants because of their DNA. And it's just all oh, what the fuck. It's just, to me, they're all the same. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. I hope y'all being safe, staying clean out there. But other than that, that's all I got. Peace.